Trainiacs. You know what we haven't done in a while? Thoughts from the bike. I got 12 of them right here. That squirrel that nearly caused you to crash because he darted out onto the road and stopped right in the middle of the lane? Don't be mad, it's a fan. He stopped to admire your technique and grace. After avoiding the squirrel and you heard that rustling in the woods when you went down that back road, that was a bear. It's always a bear, unless it's a lion. Probably about 10% of the time it's a lion. Bike fast. It ain't necessary to train for all three sports. That is just a myth there, Trainiacs. Basically, just pick the two that you like the best, train for those, and come race day, hope for the best. It'll work out just fine. All GPS apps have a margin of error of around plus or minus 75%. You remember that time that you were going downhill and you got passed by the old lady in the Prius? She was flying. Crazy drivers these days. The guy that passed you on the uphill with calves the size of an Easter ham and 6% body fat, I think he's got a motor in there. Actually, no, nay. He definitely has a motor in there. He ain't fit. You're fit. A bike in any condition will work for your first few triathlons. Mountain bike? That'll work. Your kid's tricycle? Hell yeah. Unicycle with a flat tire? The best option of them all. Your local bike shop exists entirely to take as much money from you as possible. They're in bed with what I call the big bikes. Michael Moore is actually about to do a documentary uncovering it called Where Did My Paycheck Go? It is absolutely critical to put in immense hours on the bike. You'll know that you've hit a sweet spot in the amount of training hours you're doing when your children start asking your spouse who you are. Got it nailed there, pal. Now, speaking of those kids, they will understand if you spend their college savings on bike parts. They'll be really proud of you for shaving 12 seconds off your half Ironman time for the low cost of $18,000. Like, family hugs at the finish line. Aero bars have magical powers. Fact. Magic. All corners that need to be taken at high speeds have sand on them. It's actually been scientifically proven that there is a direct correlation between the speed taken into the turn and the amount of sand on it. If you're going 50 miles per hour in a turn, you're essentially cornering in a beach. Finally, this is just as much relationship advice as it is biking and triathlon advice. Your significant other is probably going to be pretty upset if you pay attention to them instead of binge watching old Triathlon Taren YouTube videos. Do yourself a favor, everyone. Just lay low and keep pressing next when the end of the video comes. So here you go, Trainiacs. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a one piece, it's not because I just look so awesome in them. It's because FE226 has asked me to give it a shot, and we're talking about running a giveaway. So if you're interested in getting this one piece, we'll say hit that like button below. If you aren't yet subscribed, hit that. And if you want to check out the other triathlon training BS videos that we've done, check them out here and here. Thank you for watching, and you've all been educated now. Gotta do this workout.